There is no virtue in revenge.
But you find it in restoring Shinnok.
Dark and light must be balanced.
Hey, it's your boy Soul Shiloh here with a review of Mortal Kombat 11 and all the great things and bad things in it. And let's just get into the review, guys. There's a lot I am excited to talk about.
Orphan turned assassin.
Better to thrive in Shao Kahn's court than starve in the streets. You Oshtek may practice blood magic, Kotal, but I am the master.
Alright, so, here we're going to be talking about the story mode, and my thoughts on this as well. I'm pretty disappointed. Not because I think the first 11 chapters of the story were great. But I think the final chapter ruined the whole thing. I loved it till chapter 12, and that just ruined the whole story. This is gonna have spoilers. I mean, I should have told you guys this, but here's gonna be the spoilers for chapter 12. Once Liu Kang became a god, there was just too much power for him to have. He could have just wiped out the whole army. There were no consequences there. And that was just really irritating. But other than that, I think there were some great concepts, like Kotal versus Shao Kahn. That was great. Katana becoming Khan now that Kotal has been defeated. That's great. And that's just very exciting. But that last chapter, I'm telling you, it ruined the whole story for me, in my opinion. But it's just a darn shame. And because they reset it, so are we going to have another reboot? Are we just going to forget this whole thing happened? I'm scared, because characters like Kotal, I'm going to miss them. And Aaron Black, because I bet they'll retcon them. I mean, I hope they retcon Devora after what she's done to Scorpion and Melina and Baraka. Like, she's got way too much power for how new she is. She's killed 3 newcomers. Like, that is just absurd. But I'm really, really gonna miss this, and I'm really disappointed. But, yeah, and let's go into the combat now. Alright, so now we're getting into the gameplay, and I think the gameplay is pretty darn phenomenal, in just my opinion. I think it's pretty great. And the tutorial system for this game is phenomenal, too. There is like 4 different sets of tutorials. There's the basic tutorial, there's the advanced tutorial, there's the strategic tutorial, and then there's the character tutorial, which is, there's 1 tutorial for every character, and a lot of work goes into that, and that's just nuts in my opinion, that they did 25 tutorials for each character, like, or, I mean, not 25 tutorials for each character, my bad, 1 tutorial for each character, obviously, but, yeah, and people have been complaining about the microtransactions in this game, which I don't think really matters, since microtransactions do not affect the gameplay in any way, shape, or form. So people are really complaining for about no good reason, which is just absurd. And I don't get what the point is about complaining about that. Yeah. And so now that I'm done ranting about people complaining about microtransactions, I guess we'll transfer into the next topic. And that topic is about one of my favorite things in the game, the customization.
Brutality.
Death comes for all.
Noob Saibot wins.
Alright, so now we're talking about the customization, and the customization in this game, it's pretty nice. I mean, I think a lot of people's characters are going to look different, and for this example, we're using the stupid bug that everybody hates, Devora. But she does have some pretty cool skins, in my opinion, but we should just kill Devora in the story mode. Just my thoughts. But I think Devora is whatever. But the customization that can be done to her is awesome. Because you could customize a character you hate and make them into anything you want. Excuse me about that. Sorry. You could turn stupid Devora into a monster. I mean, it's just nuts. Like, the customization in this game is pretty diverse. There's 60 skins for each character. In total, there's actually about 5 skins, but there's different shades for every one of them. And you can customize your character's intros, you can customize their victories, you can customize their abilities, which you do not have to pay for, so that does not affect the gameplay. And you can also sorry, I'm blanking on it. Oh, the AI abilities. You can also customize that, which is pretty cool, in my opinion. And so now we're going to be moving on to the next topic, which is the crypt. Alright, so with this new patch, it's pretty easy to get into the game, into the crypt. I mean, it isn't too bad, and the crypt is pretty fun, actually, to unlock and all this stuff. Especially with all those new glitches. Don't tell NetherRealm I told you about that. But with all these new glitches, you can unlock like the heads and put them on the shrine within like what, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. But I think they patched that, so sorry I didn't tell you guys earlier. But that's my bad. So I got into Shang Tsung's throne room easy dubs. But that's not the point. The crypt is a pretty enjoyable experience if you get it to glitch. But it's not very fun if you actually have to grind for 10,000 souls to get Shinnok's amulet. And 50 fatalities each for each character to get one head. Yeah, no. So it's fun if you glitch it out, because then you get all the stuff pretty easy, pretty fast. But if you're actually putting a lot of time into it, it is not very fun. Because, yeah, you get to smash spiders with your hammers and smash demons with your hammers and stuff, but it gets really repetitive and really irritating. And the Shao Kahn chests, they're pretty hard to get to. Like, you need 250 hearts to get one of those. My god, that's so much. But other than that, I mean, if you glitch it, then it's a pretty fun experience. If you're playing a fully patched out version of the crypt, it's really, really stressful. But that's all I had to say for the crypt. And in my conclusion, I'd say yeah, this game is definitely worth the $60. You're getting a story mode, a bunch of tutorials to help you out learn the game. The crypt, which can be sort of fun. Towers of Time. The gameplay is excellent. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Have a great day. It has been your boy, Soul Shiloh. I'll come at you guys with some more videos coming soon.
Fatality. Liu Kang